my men alive, and maybe I'll tell you.
Saving bad guys from other bad guys. Not how I thought they would go.
Your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
You're about to find out. Check the roof.
He's here?
This DJ's so funky, man.
running the demons. The guy who runs the homeless shelter? Like I said, complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this. Please, let me got this.
That helicopter is destroying the city.
I know.
You need to bring it down.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
Working on it, Yuri.
so funky, man.
Once I heard the guys say enjoy the ride at the end of the Sony press conference, I was like, oh yeah, we haven't seen Spider-Man yet. I knew Insomniac Games had something planned for it, so I don't know, man. I am so pumped for this game. I watched the gameplay already, so it's like, I don't know. I've watched this thing 3 times because it just looks like if Batman Arkham Knight for PS4, it was made into a Spider-Man version, this is what it would probably be like. And they did such a fantastic job with the way it looks. Insomniac Games they've made a lot of great games. So I'm just really excited since they kind of know what they're doing. The only thing I was unsure about was the quick time events, but it seems like they got everything, I mean, under wraps, man. This looks like I want to play it right now. That's all it is. And the way it just kind of transitions right into the gameplay. This is the game, like right here. It already looks like the best Spider-Man game ever made. And I've played just about all of them. And the last one I played, it's always a movie game that you play. But then they made this one, I was just like, this looks like, it doesn't have anything to do with the movies. Well, maybe it does a little bit, but the story and everything is just, it's an original story. You can go anywhere in the city. And there's missions and stuff like you're doing right now. Like, it even has a little map you can see. Pretty much you can go anywhere. And the fact that this building alone is this interactive is already amazing. Guys, what was that noise? Some of that Metal Gear. That's actually kind of cool. That must be when you finish off the last enemy. Man, I don't know when this... I think it comes out in 2018, but whenever it does, man, I think this E3 just basically proved to us that 2018 is going to be the best year for gaming in a while. That was sick. You save the guy and then you destroy him. Now the combat looks kind of different. I like how it does like a little spider sense. Kind of goes around the outside edge of the screen when you're fighting. But if it plays anything like the Batman games, except for maybe Origins, the combat system is pretty much bar none the best ever. So I'm hoping it's something like that. And it looks promising. Oh, and he attacked to the wall. Look at that. Unknown. Like, you can't say it's an iPhone, but it definitely looks like one. The only thing I hope for in this is the Carnage makes an appearance. How sick would that be? I know that they kind of brought him when the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game was the last one I played. That one's the one where it was based off the movie. That's when I think Carnage wasn't even like in the movie, but he was in the game. I thought that was kind of a nice touch, but he's always been my favorite villain along with Venom. Oh, that's so sick. Now, okay, that right there alone is got to be one of the coolest scenes of any combat I've seen in a while, so. There he is!
Hey, big guy.
Alright, so this is kind of like a mini boss fight. Well, maybe he's a true boss. I'm not really 100% sure how this game has the bosses lined up yet, but that's actually kind of badass. Just the movement alone, I bet you the motion capture, if I get to see footage of how they did that, somebody had to do some of these moves. Maybe not to that extent, or maybe they did, I don't know. Wilson Fisk, why does that name ring a bell? The game just looks fun to play, running up a building, and then I guess this is technically a story mission. That's badass.
This DJ's so funky, man.
I'm surprised it's strong enough to hold it, though. Don't want to get back Spike. That is so sick. Now, the thing is, we know that this is kind of a cutscene, but it's a mix of gameplay with it, so I don't know if this is like how the game's gonna be. Oh, there's no way you're that strong. I guess technically Tobey Maguire did stop that subway train, whatever it was. It wasn't even a subway train, well, I don't know what it was. That scaffolding was gonna kill everybody unless he does something. And this is where I was a little bit, I don't know about this. I mean, not only is it destroying the entire city, but he's doing everything he can to save it. The quick time events, I was like, I can see that working. Now that's kind of cool, actually, that it stops everything. Now, the helicopter starts going down, and he saved it. I thought they did a really good job with how you kind of have to mash both triggers and everything. Just moving around the city. Okay, maybe a lot of you guys might not remember this, but Spider-Man 2, I don't know if it was on PS2. I know it was definitely on Xbox. That's when I played it. I played with my friend all the time. We would just swing around the city for hours, and it was like the coolest thing we'd ever seen in a game at the time. And I just think if they ever had made one for next gen that looked like that, with the next gen graphics and played like that, really, this is what I would imagine it looking like. That was kind of cool. You go to the side. The only thing I need to do now is make an Iron Man game, and I'll be complete. Or a Spawn game. Man, I would kill to have that. Oh, there it is! And the fact that you're just in the building now, like, that is so sick. I'm saying that like 50 times in the video. I'm just, man, once I saw Spider-Man and I heard the music, and I saw this, I was like, holy shit. Spider-Man is not to mess with. I like how he does, you know, he has to save everybody. Just like Batman. Nah, that guy could have dodged that. He knows what he's doing. He's just trying to show it off, you know? Oh, that's some strength. Look at that. Now, this is where I was like, oh, shit. I guess you got to do what you got to do, right? You got to stop that from, oh, you actually have to aim that. Yikes, it's going to be a nightmare while swinging, I guess. This is a different kind of feature. I've never seen that in the Spider-Man game, so they did a really good job with kind of bringing it to interact. Now, that was one swift mission or whatever. I'm not really sure if that was a story chapter or what, but I am really looking forward to just seeing how this game plays out and all the types of villains we have in it. So, fake sleeping after a helicopter takedown. All right, well, love you guys. I'm gonna try to do more videos for everything else that is showing up over the past couple hours. But you guys are the best audience ever. Seriously, thank you. Oh, we got some bonuses.
This DJ's so funky, man.
Hey,